Okay, hello dear friends. So let me first turn on the fire, and I am going to make some caramel, and I will let you know. So put in sugar. If you see some of these black dots here in the sugar, it's nothing wrong. It's from the vanilla. Can you see the vanilla? It's from the vanilla. And you put 1 or 2 cups of sugar, and the water that just simmer it. It's better from the edge. Eventually, all this water will be melted. So I will, this way we will spend less time in talking, right? And I want to make this video on my cover. Give me encore 1 minute. Okay, I always got friends say that you are not prepared enough before you make the video. I'm sorry for that, I didn't prepare enough. Anyway, so I make caramel and make into yogurt. Put at the bottom so the yogurt is much more flavorful. And sometimes I like plain yogurt, and sometimes I like it with some of the flavor. And this one is chocolate caramel, and I am just not a chocolate person, so it is not what I want. And I tried, finally I figure out what make for my experience, what I know is the best flavor is this coffee chocolate, the coffee caramel. So you go to travel, you go to hotel, you go to motel, and they always have some coffee on the side. So I kept and didn't throw it away, and now I need to consume it. So this is mayonnaise. You will not put mayonnaise in it. We have 3 or 4 of them. There are some trick of the trade I want to tell you. So the last time, oh, this is ketchup. What is going on? So we have only 2 and should be sufficient. So last time I put it in the melted sugar, and then these coffee grains covered, the instant coffee grains covered by the caramel, so it does not dissolve, and it takes a very long time and very hard work. Still at the end there are some pieces not totally melted, so this time I want to do it beforehand. Let me see if I have any instant coffee. So here is our caramel. Take a look. Oh, good. It's boiling. Let it boil and cover it up. So the moisture dripping, make sure that the dripping moisture makes the pot not dried out and not burnt. So I put this one in. 1, 2. So I put the coffee in, and this is whipping cream. And see what we can do with this. We melt it as much as we can for now. at least this coffee is moisturized. Leave it aside. But all these this coffee and cream are quite saturated, so there is not very much moisture, really, free water in this liquid to dissolve the coffee. Do I make any sense? If you think scientifically, the coffee grain, this coffee little instant grain, oh, the sugar is almost there. The instant coffee grain will dissolve in water, but the water is used up with the milk and cream to make the right emulsion. So there is not enough free water, running water, or that not combined, not composition states of water available. So it's not so easy to dissolve. But still, it's better than throw away into the coffee directly. Okay. Now we take a look at today. I used a very strong, strong fire. So before it gets into the stage of saturation, you can put relatively strong fire. Oh, I have some more instant coffee. Actually, I have some more instant coffee. And we are not traveling enough or camping enough to finish it up. So it will take time and not very much we can do. Just to wait patiently. And what I make into yogurt, and it's very delicious with this coffee flavor, comparing with chocolate flavor and lemon flavor, vanilla flavor, and what else? I only have tried this, and the coffee flavor. Coffee flavor really is the best because of the bitterness from coffee can help to complement each other and compromise each other. It's like painting. When you paint something red, you want to make the red even redder, even more brilliant. You put some green color at the edge to complement and to bring up the brilliance of red. So this is why you see Van Gogh's painting, and sometimes he did painting signature in red because his painting background is green, or some other color, which he makes the contradictory color. And I think at least Van Gogh is not colorblind. This is what my sudden thinking. If you are colorblind, a person who is colorblind for a certain kind could not distinguish color itself, red or green, but they can distinguish the degree of the color intensity. White and black is a very big contrast, and they can see white, gray, and black, can see this, the color degree of darkness very clearly. And in that sense, green background and red signature for a colorblind, for a particular colorblind, there is even no difference. So what I can learn from this is that Van Gogh was not colorblind. Okay, so let's keep on. Still not yet burned. We want to have some flavor of caramel, of burnt flavor. If it is completely perfect and not burnt, it's not delicious. You see, our coffee is almost melted. That's a good thing. Should we put some more coffee? Why not? I will put a little bit more coffee. I put 1 spoon more, because with so much sugar, you better make it. The plastic sounds a little bit more pleasant, right? The metal, the other time, still not yet there. We can still have a couple of minutes. My coffee, comparing with hotel bought coffee, my coffee is very easy to dissolve because there are a lot of holes in it. And it's different coffee texture and different coffee structure, different different way of finally machining it and make it different. So mine is superior. Okay. It's almost there. We can still wait a couple of minutes. It doesn't hurt. How many minutes we are? 12 minutes, 10 minutes. It is something that takes time. It's like mom's food or your home food. It's always that has a flavor that is not rushed. And yeah, not always. Sometimes I make food rushed. A careful made food is not rushed. So it may not have that strong flavor at the beginning, but it goes to our stomach and make our stomach happy, make our body happy. That's the beauty of slow cooked food. And in comparison, you go to restaurant and hotel, go to a restaurant, their food is very flavorful, but they are made instantly a lot of time. They put a lot of salt, a lot of pepper, a lot of spice to make it instantly, immediately have a strong flavor. But it does not necessarily. Okay, now I turn off the fire. I do not need to cook, yeah, because the fast food just have too much of, what do I say? Too much of a rush, and the food can distinguish that it is not done. That with time, with patience, with relaxation, our food has the character of ourselves. So I put cream first and then put in this coffee. And you can see the sugar get into candy because there is not enough water in it, enough moisture in it. Now we put in the coffee. And this is a critical point of making caramel and candy. That that sugar thread to make into sugar thread, make into hard candy. And in China we call it 巴斯苹果, the 巴斯. Now we stop the fire, and before it becomes hard, so I'm happy with today's texture and everything, and it just feels right. The last time I made it, and the coffee grain, the instant coffee grain still is not melted. It was not as good, but this one today is good because I'm